What's up, world? This your boy, you know what I'm saying? God, you know what I'm saying? And I'm listening to Papa Duck right now, you know what I'm saying? Seeing what he talking about.
They done deployed the National Guard in Minnesota. Donald Trump has did a shitty job with the nation, but we knew this was coming. I keep telling y'all, Donald Trump has no power. He's a puppet. Yeah, there's families that got way more power that y'all never heard of. And he's doing just what he's told to do. Give America to these people, look what they do. They fuck it up. When the American people gonna realize we don't need no one to govern us. We don't need nobody to tell us what to do. We grown men and grown women. These people are doing things for their own financial gains. They've created more millionaires in politics than they have ever done. Because all the motherfuckers at the top are signing off and making sure this company gets that and that corporation gets that, and they get kickbacks. It's just a game, bro. This has nothing to do with God. It has nothing to do with religion at some point.
See, that's where you wrong right there, Papa Duck. Talking about it ain't got nothing to do with God. How it ain't got nothing to do with God? The only reason you sitting there now on that computer or that cell phone recording yourself is because in 2008, you know what I'm saying, I went in the studio and made Exodus and the Last Adam and told everybody I was God, you know what I'm saying? And it illuminated everybody. Everybody got the illumination when I said I was God. And the reason being, because I was God talking to God all the time. I was just God talking. I didn't have no cell phone. I didn't have no video camera. I had an MP3 voice recorder, just recording my voice. I didn't have no video. I talked to God by talking to the moon at noontime. I would talk to the moon at noon. I would talk to the sun. I would talk to the moon at night, you know what I'm saying? When the moon was full and had a rainbow around it. See, I told everybody who Ad Am was. Ad Am is add self, add life, add love, make love, you know what I'm saying? Is Ad Am. And henpecked is love. That's how come God's new name is Peck. Because that's henpecked. Henpecked is love. In love. Being in love is being henpecked. You know what I'm saying? The rooster crazy about the hens and chickens and the ducks. You know what I'm saying? But that's the reason. So don't ever say it wasn't about God. It's not about God. It ain't got nothing to do with about God. I'm going to show you the problem. Accusing the heavenly family, that's God and the children of God, is like starting a petroleum grease fire and putting it out with water. You know what I'm saying? Anytime there is a fire, it must be put out. And before you put out the fire, you must first determine what type of fire is it. If it's electrical fire, you can't use water. Of course, you'll get electrocuted. If it's a grease fire, petroleum, gas, you can't use water because it'll blow up. It'll increase the fire. And this was our problem. And there was a war in heaven. Michael and his angels fought against the dragon, and the dragon fought and his angels, and prevailed not. Neither was there a place found anymore in heaven. And the great dragon was cast out, that old serpent called the devil and Satan, which deceiveth the whole world. He was cast out into the earth, and his angels were cast out with him. And I heard a loud voice saying in heaven, now has come salvation and strength and the kingdom of our God and the power of his Christ. For the accuser of our brethren is cast down, which accused them before God day and night. And they overcame him by the blood of the Lamb and the word of his testimony, of their testimony. And they loved not their lives till death. You know what I'm saying? Get that. And they loved not their lives till death. Therefore rejoice, you heavens, and you who dwell in them. Woe to the inhabitants of the earth and the sea. And the devil has come down to you, having great wrath, because he know he has nothing but a short time. And when the dragon saw he was cast out of the earth, he persecuted the woman which brought forth the man child. The problem with this is now God and the children of God is accusing Satan now and the devil and his demons day and night before God. You know what I'm saying? We got the same thing, but now instead of the devil accusing God and the children of God, you got the God and the children of God accusing Satan. So you got a war going on, back and forth, back and forth. The devil and his angels accuse God and his angels, and God and his angels accuse the devil and his angels. You got that going on. It's just like, you know, like I say, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Now the problem is, now God and the children of God is accusing Satan and the devil and the demons and his demons day and night before God. Now that's what we got going on. And the petroleum grease fire is blowing up, you know what I'm saying, in all of our faces. The only way to put out an electrical or petroleum grease fire is to smother the flames by taking away the source of the fire, which is the oxygen. And all we got is air and opportunity between us. That's why we, the sun, the moon, and the stars, a ball of fire. That's why we ain't nothing but a ball of fire. You know what I'm saying? And you know, it took 7 minutes, 8 minutes to tell y'all that. And you know, the longest 8 minutes you'll ever hear is this one. Now, until y'all figure out how to put out Satan's fire without accusing Satan, you know what I'm saying? That's what you're gonna have to do. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna have to put out this fire without judging and accusing, period. Because God don't like to judge and accuse, and at this point God is being forced to judge and accuse, you know what I'm saying? Because God is justice, you know what I'm saying? Now, the whole world is judging and accusing now, all because I came and started talking that God talking on that MP3 and that voice recorder. Because like I say, I didn't have this video then, you know what I'm saying? I wasn't worried about who was viewing me. I didn't care about no views, no who heard me or nothing. That's why I know anytime I open my mouth, that God talking, you know what I'm saying? And you know what I'm saying? Like I say, I'm 9 minutes in, you know, 9:30, you know, 9:31, 9:32, 9:33, 9:34, you know what I'm saying? And I know I'm being heard because I'm God. And I know y'all being heard when y'all talk, when y'all God, you know what I'm saying? All I did was show you there's a rainbow around you. Anytime you go out in the sun, when the sun is at its peak, you know what I'm saying, it's hot outside, take that water and put it on spray and spray it over your head, you know what I'm saying, and watch, you'll see a rainbow all around you, you know what I'm saying, because you are God's, you know what I'm saying. And this is the longest 10 minutes God ever had to speak, you know what I'm saying. And I'm gonna leave it at that. But I'm gonna go now. But the problem is we trying to put out a petroleum fire with water, you know what I'm saying. We putting a grease fire out with water, or putting an electrical fire out with water, you know what I'm saying. And yes, God is living water to drink, you know what I'm saying, but it's not to fight fires. It's not to fight fires. And God do not judge and accuse like the devil judge and accuse. God is not out to take from you or to do you wrong. God ain't trying to do none of that. God is a family man. Love his kids and grandkids, you know what I'm saying, and don't want them hurt, you know what I'm saying. And the devil, you know what I'm saying, he love his kids and his grandkids, you know what I'm saying, and don't want them hurt. But God, you know what I'm saying, know that the devil and the Satan and all that come to kill, steal, and destroy, you know what I'm saying. And God come to make peace, you know what I'm saying. The reason I told y'all I was God and came and woke the world up to being God, because I wanted everybody to know about God, because the church took and hid everything and didn't want Adam and Eve to really take their place. You know what I'm saying? The world is against Adam and Eve, you know what I'm saying? Because Adam and Eve, God and goddess. You know what I'm saying? They the real God and goddess is Adam and Eve, you know what I'm saying? And like I say, I talked on the video. I didn't even talk on a video. I wasn't even videoing myself. So I had no views, you know what I'm saying? I had no, you know, like right now, if you go to my channel and pull up my videos, I got plenty of videos, thousands of videos, and every one of them got no view, 1 view, 2 views, 4 views, like that. I ain't got no views. I don't have 100,000 subscribers. I don't have 1,000 subscribers. But I didn't have them when I was on that voice recorder, so I don't expect to have them have views or who listened to me. It didn't matter then, and it don't matter now. I'm still God, and y'all still the children of God. But I'm gonna get off this thing and I'm gonna talk to y'all later. Peace. But you can't put out no grease fire with water. You gotta figure out how to take away the oxygen from the source.